than 6 months of fighting with her airline, over $7,000 lost in plane tickets. The Madison woman's call for action ends in success. 3 days after hearing from our Leah Linscheid, American Airlines issued an apology and promised a full refund.
But what can the rest of us learn about Michelle Christensen's travel nightmare? And would travel insurance have made all the difference? The answer is in tonight's call for action report.
I'm a daddy's girl. I love him.
That bond between dad and daughter is the reason behind Michelle Christensen's call for action.
He contacted me and said that he's not going to be around a long time, and his wish is to have his children and his grandchildren get together.
Her dad was battling a life-threatening illness last year.
Yes, it's very hard. It's hard to lose a parent or anyone that you're close to or that you love.
Michelle's family booked tickets for a dream vacation to St. Thomas, hoping to spend precious time with him. $7,000 later, though, the island was devastated by hurricanes and shut down to tourists.
I explained the situation to American Airlines, and finally they agreed to change the destination of the tickets to Florida.
This is where her family's dream vacation down south,
It was 4 a.m. I stayed up almost all night.
Goes south.
We showed up at the airport thinking everything was good, and then when we got there, they were going to allow my minor son to board the plane, and they told me that the rest of us were not cleared to board.
4 of Michelle's 5 tickets were no good.
Anger. I was very angry. I knew that I paid for the tickets.
She had to repurchase $3,000 in tickets to fly out the next day.
I felt taken advantage of, and I didn't really feel like I had a choice because my father is important to me, and this was important to him.
It's one of the big reasons people take vacations is to try and have an opportunity to relax, recharge.
Nick Jarmus with AAA says a policy probably would have made all the difference for Michelle.
So if you do have tickets or reservations that were non-refundable, that are canceled due to something like a natural disaster, you can recoup those costs by filing a claim with the travel insurance.
The insurance also helps cover emergency medical care while abroad, changes in travel plans, or in flights.
These are the copies of the documents that I sent to American Airlines.
6 months later, Michelle called for action, still trying to get her $7,000 back.
Who I talked to, when I talked to them.
After we got involved, American Airlines responded, telling us it will refund Michelle in full, blaming the delay on changes to the reservation and Michelle's credit card dispute. That's not the only good news for Michelle. Her father,
Hi, Dad. How are you doing?
currently in treatment for his illness, is still with her and doing well.
I don't get to see him. I'm not there often enough. It's hard. I'm not there to help him through his issues.
She's hoping now, with a refund on the way, that distance will become shorter.
That's good.
In Madison, I'm Leah Linscheid for WISC News 3.
Michelle's case was complicated because she used a third party to help book her tickets.
And both American Airlines and AAA suggest if you have an issue with your trip, work with that third party before reaching out to other parties to see if they can, in fact, resolve the problem.